TSUTigers.com here with another Senior Sitdown with Whitney, Ennis, and Kasey Cox. Ladies just got back from Florida. Very long trip, but a couple wins.
Sure did.
Yeah, we did.
In the Dub Club, baby. The Dub Club. Yeah, I felt really good. We came out and just played really good softball. Felt really nice to just hit the ball. We hit the ball really well this weekend.
We did. Yep.
Played really good defense. Had some surprise pitching come to the circle. So it was really fun, a lot of fun. So it's good stuff.
You guys were dealing with a lot of injuries as well as some illnesses this weekend, and you kind of said a surprise to the circle, but you had a few extra people who jumped into the lineup who hadn't been in the lineup, and they kind of really came through for you.
Awesome.
For sure,
Yeah.
Kiera Ware, man.
Kiera Ware, yep. She killed it.
did
She actually
amazing.
made all-tournament all-tournament team, so that was really awesome for her. And then Megan, which I'm sure we're going to talk about a little later, but first time pitching in 5 years, and she got us our first win.
She nailed it.
Talk about, well, and Kasey, I know you were on the field more so when Megan was out there, but each inning it kind of seemed like as she threw more and more pitches, the time between pitches became longer and longer and longer.
Yeah, I definitely don't think her arm was accustomed to pitching like that, especially when you haven't pitched in that long. I don't even think she's ever thrown a bullpen for us.
She threw her first one before we left.
Wow. Yeah, so that just tells you right there. I mean, having to pitch, she threw, what was the total pitches she pitched?
I think it was 125.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Plus warm-ups.
Plus
so
warm-ups, yeah, that's got to be hard on her arm. But she stuck through it, man. She's a warrior. Megan
And
Huffy is
she,
a warrior.
Coach A had her pitch our first inning of the next game, and she was in the training room. She's like, man, I got this. And so she got us through one inning, so that's all we asked of her on that second game.
Well, and you mentioned Kiara Ware, but here's someone who's been on the team. This is her third year, and she did start a couple games in her sophomore year late in the season. But this is somebody who finally got an opportunity and came up huge.
Yeah, you want to talk about somebody who's just relentless in their effort and day in, day out, working hard in practice. She's just an unbelievable teammate, and I couldn't have asked for
sure.
anything better for her to come out there and really just, show that she can be out there. And she's just...
She deserves to be out there, and I think that she, like Kasey said, she works really hard in practice, works really hard in games. Even when she doesn't play, she's always probably one of the loudest people in the dugout, and it's just always very, very encouraging. So it was awesome to get to see her succeed on the field as well.
Now, you're talking about being very loud in the dugout, but I want to throw out two names of two people who are very loud in the dugout every single game, and that's JP and Anaya. And we're talking the two managers of the program.
Yes.
Kind of talk about
Yes.
these two.
They're awesome. They always bring a great beat. They got really frustrated when they were told they couldn't beat on our buckets, but they made do, and they started with their hands and just made really anything happen that made some loud noise.
I think a good word to describe them is like the backbone. I mean, they're just always up, always cheering, whether we're winning or not winning. They just are in our ears, guys, we got this, we can do this. So just having them two is so important and so needed for our team.
That's good. Let's talk a little bit about the trip. On the bus ride there and on the bus ride back, a lot of fun. What are some things that you can talk about? We're not saying that there were bad things on the bus that you couldn't talk about, but what are some of the highlights to the bus trip?
I already know Kasey.
Coach said that if we won, that I could get up on the mic and tell some jokes. So on the way home, I just got up there and kind of, I would guess roast would be a good word to say.
But the beauty is we had Katie and Megan got to roast Kasey first.
They got me pretty good. But, no, it was just a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun with it. I just make sure nobody takes it too personal, but just kind of rag on some people that had funny moments in the tournament. So it was a good time, for sure.
What was probably one of your funniest moments?
My funniest moments?
I know you're going to call out.
Go, Katie. Yeah. But just Katie Schneider, man. That girl is a character. Just the stuff she does. I don't think she means it to be funny, but it's good stuff, man. But we joke a lot, and we're on a good page right now. So
just for example, we go over to the gas station to get some chocolate milk, right? Well, we're walking back, and we cross the street. And it's just like one of those ongoing jokes, like, oh man, sorry I can't play, I got hit by a car or something like that. So I started walking, and I go, "Oh man, sorry, coach, can't play. Got hit by a reindeer." And she goes, "Katie got hit by a reindeer. Walking back from getting chocolate milk." And just stupid stuff like that.
Yeah,
And
she's
she's
very
just
random.
very, very funny.
All right. So now, obviously, coaches and staff aren't off limits either.
No, for sure not. No, I got Coach A and Coach T pretty well. Just talk about the funny stuff that they do, man. Coach T, he's pretty easy to make fun of. But we have a good time with that, and he knows it's nothing too personal.
Yeah.
So.
But he's not afraid to come back at you
No,
guys.
No, not at all.
No. He come at
He'll
you,
get
man,
ya.
when you least expect it to.
Well, ladies, we're going into a week of where you actually get to play a midweek game playing against Memphis at home, and then you get to travel to Memphis to play a tournament. Kind of talk about what you guys are hoping or looking forward to for a home game as well as the tournament.
I think we're just excited to continue what we've been doing, man. We ended on a really good note down in Stetson and beating Cornell, run-rolling Cornell. So I think everybody's jacked up and ready to go.
I think we're finally ready to win at home and get a big crowd out there and just keep that momentum going.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, ladies, good job this last weekend. There were a lot of good things that happened, a lot of great defense that happened, a great, phenomenal diving catch made by Kiara Ware.
I was gonna say.
And
There was one that was kind
That
of by
was
Kasey
diving,
Cox as well.
apparently.
thank you.
So congratulations on that. Do you want to talk about that diving catch of yours?
I mean, all I'm saying is we had runners in scoring. They had runners in scoring position, and this girl hit a shot, and I thought I laid out for it and caught the ball. But Jose here and my
She
dad
dove.
said I dove for it. But man,
I thought it was diving.
I thought
so.
I caught air. Man, I was vertical, horizontal. Horizontal. I was like this.
I totally agree. You were horizontal, but it was after the ball was in the glove, and then you went horizontal. But
It made it look good.
Well, Stetson put on Twitter a diving catch video of one of their girls, and I thought mine was a little bit better than that.
no, it was a great play. So congratulations, and once again, good luck to you this week.
Appreciate
Thank you.
it. Roll Tigers.
Roll Tigers.